Hey everybody, recently I received a Kickstarter-backed legacy tray by Dogmite Games, and I thought I'd give them a shout out because I feel like they are really getting into their groove and they produce wonderful, wonderful wooden products and components for games. I have actually backed 3 of their campaigns. One of them is the Component Collector. I have this here in African mahogany, and I've got, it comes apart essentially, but they are all magnetized. So I've got these guys, ooh, magic, right? So it's essentially a card holder and your well or your tray. I have 2 that are the just regular circles. They're like kind of indents. And then I've got 4 that are just wildly interesting with these cool inlay designs. So I have this tray, and as you probably assume, yeah, this is like another tray inside of the holder for the trays of everything. And I feel like I got so much, and these pieces are just beautiful and wonderful. But this isn't the most recent one. This was the first one that I backed, and it did take a while. I say they kind of come into their own because I think they were overwhelmed with the amount of interest in their product for the Component Collector, and I think that took me quite a while to get. Not the newest thing that I just got from them. More on this in just a minute, the Legacy Tray. The second thing that I backed from Dogmite Games was a Bone Collector, and it's essentially just this wonderfully compact, all the dice you need to do any RPG, any role-playing game, and it's got a set of dice that I got in there. I think they're like opalescent. They're really beautiful, kind of pearly white dice inside of a beautifully lined magnetic wooden component. It looks kind of like a really long, maybe like a cigar case, if I knew what that looked like. I've seen my dad open up a cigar case before. So that was the second thing, and I would have it and share it with you, but it's in my office because I like to put it out on display, and I love to have dice around just in case I need an entire set of dice. You never know. So the latest thing that I just got is this, and I'm so excited about this. This is actually in cherry, and I think the wood and the grain and the finish on everything is lovely. Now you think, oh my gosh, this looks so weird and ridiculous. What is this thing on top? It's actually this kind of, I don't want to say it's glass, it's plastic of some kind. It's a really hard plastic. And on the corners, you've got that magnetic connection to the board itself. So I'm going to slide it off and boom, right? Here is that, the top, and then here is the Legacy Tray. This is beautiful. It is so nice. I absolutely love this. So what it does is obviously sits next to any game intended for a legacy game so that you can keep your components, you can keep your bits. Maybe this is even just one player's board, and then you can snap this back on and everything stays in there, nothing moves around, and you've got these wells. Now, I'm probably going to use this. I mean, we haven't opened up a legacy game recently. We have a couple on the horizon, so we might use this for a legacy game coming up. But right now, it's going to sit on the edge of our gaming table next to our other bowls and things like that, so that I can put stuff in it while we just play regular games, and we can just have these for regular games. So the first game I saw that actually has bits and pieces is Brew. Let me see here. I don't know if you've played Brew. Let me pop it up right next to me. But they have dice, obviously, for each player. But they also have all the little bits. So I'm going to put these. These are all of the different magic bits. So I got the purple ones, I got the orange ones, and I've got the blue ones. And essentially, right, I've just got them in there. I'm just going to start popping them in. And then I could essentially keep this, snap it on, especially if you want to play a game over and over and over again. That's why it's the Legacy Tray version. This was just one design. This wasn't the only design you could get. There were, of course, different sizes, different amounts, and even like those card slot holders too. So I think that to be able to design my own with the type of wood that I want, with the upgrades, and then getting it so quickly, I was really, really impressed. And I'm always impressed by their quality. So thumbs up, Dogmite Games. The legacy tray. Yes, so excited about that. I still really adore my component collector. I love this dark wood, and I love the magnetized, the way they stick together modularly. And of course, I kind of love my my bone collector. It kind of just, again, I show it off at work. It sits on my games shelf in my office at the college I teach at. But I am definitely going to use my legacy tray for sure. Yeah, so exciting. But yes, I'm super, super pleased with the quality and the speed in which I got it delivered after backing it on Kickstarter. So I look forward to many more awesome ideas and projects from Dogmite Games.